Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to run through what I eat on my training day calories. So my training day calories, I am on 2,130 calories to be precise. 225 carb, 60 fat, 180 protein. So I'm just going to run through what I eat on a training day. So I do my overnight oats quite different to some people. I would have, so at the minute I've got 100 grams of oats, 30 grams whey, 20 grams dark chocolate, and then I'll have 40 grams of blueberries, 40 grams of raspberries. So that will take me to around, first meal, 650 calories. Which is 80 carb, 16.4 fat, and 39 protein, which is good. Just purely because I will train in the morning. I get most of my expenditure done early, just purely because I like to wake up early. I like to get my expenditure done, my routine on point. I like being in a routine, don't like coming out of it as much. I will be more productive first thing in the morning, in the afternoon. As soon as it comes down to 5, 6, or let's say 6, 7 p.m, I like to wind down, ready to sleep, recover, sleep well, and then once my sleep is on point and my recovery is on point, I'm up at 5, half 5, and I'm ready, I'm up and active to get stuff done. They were my overnight oats, whack them in the fridge overnight, and then they will be good to go. I normally do my cardio, head to the gym, do my cardio, 30 minutes on the stairs at the moment. Nothing too major. It's a nice breeze on 30 minutes, not like when we was deep in prep. So yeah, I'll do my cardio, have them, get some steps in, let them digest a bit on the treadmill, and then we'll hit the session. So what we're in for, pull and arms, biceps. It's a good session. I enjoy that session a lot. So yeah, whack them in the fridge and then we're good to go. And then we'll head on to meal 2. Training done. Good, solid pull, biceps. Second meal is 150 grams of rice, 250 grams chicken, 100 grams of pepper, 100 grams of courgette, 3 eggs, bit of sriracha sauce on it. I've had this meal probably 5, 6 days of the week, maybe twice a day, especially in prep. Loaded up on fibre, veg to keep me fuller for longer. But this meal is just one of the meals I just love. It's so simple, tasty, and yeah, let's take you through it. Always recommend, when your calories are low or they're getting lower, really look at foods, rice, potato, sweet potato. You've got the cream of rice, which I'll always use as well sometimes. Veg, load up on veg, fibre, you're going to need it, keeps you fuller for longer, takes that craving away of shit food, sweets, chocolate. If you have that, I mean, if you're getting really low, it's something that you're just going to have to suck up and deal with, being hungry. But the calories that I'm on, 2,100 for example, I'm having a good meal. Like I said, my oats, that first meal is high because it's pre-workout. Post-workout, this is going to be in and around the 70 grams of carbs. The overnight oats, they're going to be around, as I mentioned, 80 grams of carbs. So I'm using my carbohydrates and my energy around my training window, before and after, making sure I'm getting the right nutrients, the right micronutrients in my foods for my training window. When it comes to 4, 5 o'clock, my dinner, my snack, for example, my last meal, I might have a yogurt, fruit, dark chocolate, a bit of protein in there, just to get that sweet tooth. Really time your windows of food. The 6 p.m, 7 p.m. meal that I will have, my last meal, doesn't need to be as high on carbohydrates. It's very low carbohydrates. For example, I look around the 20 to 30 mark, 10 grams of fat, good amount of protein. I would always schedule my protein along my 4 meals. So if I'm on 180 grams of protein, I will always look at, having that spread evenly throughout the day. But my carbohydrates, I will always have a higher amount pre and post workouts. I don't need to have a high amount of carbs when, my expenditure isn't as high. I'm sat on the sofa chilling pre-bed. Before I go to bed, I want to make sure my food's digested. I want to make sure that there's no excess food, digesting in my sleep. So yeah, I don't need to have a high amount of food at that time of the day. So this is meal number 2. They are the perfect eggs, sunny side up. No poached, no scrambled. That is the best way to do eggs. We've got, as I mentioned, 150 grams of rice, 250 chicken, 100 courgette, 100 pepper, 3 eggs, bit of sriracha sauce underneath the eggs. Yeah, that is meal 2. Post-workout, I'm going to watch Chris Bumstead coming out of the Olympia, going into the Open, and enjoy this meal. And I will catch you in the next. Say hello, say what's up YouTube?
What's up YouTube?
So what's Uncle Dan eating? Say he's got the same as meal 2.
He's got the same as meal 2.
But just 50 grams less chicken.
That's 50 grams less chicken.
Well done. Okay, so we've got the same as meal 2, 150 grams of rice, 100 grams of courgette, 100 grams of pepper, 3 eggs. We've just reduced the protein so I can save my last meal. So my last meal, I will take you through that, but we've just pulled back on protein a little bit so I can have more expenditure on that last meal. So I'm going to carry on watching Chris Bumstead eat this and into the next meal. Say bye.
Bye.
Last meal. Last meal of the day, 200 grams of Fage or Fayet. Fayet pronounced, Fage, whatever you want to call it. So we got 200 grams of this. We have 10 grams of dark chocolate, 15 grams of whey protein. We got Trained by JP at the minute. Vanilla ice cream, very nice. Coming to the end of that, so I will probably do a restock, probably get one of them Perform isolates and maybe a Perform carrot cake, which is my favourite. Pretty tired, as you can tell. Gonna have this nice light meal, protein, carbs, very light. We've got the 40 grams raspberries, 40 grams of blueberries going in there, which takes you up to, I think it's around 25 grams of carbs, maybe, if I'm correct. So that is, yes, we've got 200 grams of yogurt, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 40 grams of blueberries, 40 grams of raspberries, takes you to 17 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 30 grams of protein. So it's nice and light, as I mentioned before. Carbohydrates are in, we don't need any excess carbs going in. So this is a nice wind down. Champions League is on at the minute, so I'm going to have this, plot in front of the TV, shower, bed. And that is what I eat in a day, being on 2,100 calories. Food will most likely go up soon, which is exciting. And then yeah, we shall soldier on. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow, show the love, and I will be back soon for another video.